I've been studying sales tonality. You've probably heard the same advice over and over, but today I'm going to give you three hidden tonality techniques that even top sales gurus like Jeremy Miner rarely talk about. These will make you sound more confident, persuasive, and in control of every conversation without being pushy. First is micro pauses for psychological control. Most salespeople talk so fast and don't give the prospect's brain time to process. So here's the hack: you got to use strategic micro pauses before and after keywords or key questions that kind of build anticipation and like subtly make you sound more authoritative. So here's an example: like, instead of saying, "Would it make sense to take a look at this?" you would say something more like, "Would it make sense to take a look at this?" The tiny pause forces your prospect to mentally engage, making them more likely to agree, or at least more likely to listen. Would it make sense to take a look at this? Would it make sense to at least take a look at this? This is still natural. I'm not changing the whole dynamic of the sentence. My tonality is still kind of similar. I'm going up in the same places. I'm going down in the same places, but it's just the pause. They have to hang on the word, and it causes them to listen more. Another thing is the subharmonics and lower register control. Most sales trainers talk about inflection, but they forget to talk about vocal depth. Here's what you do: speak from the diaphragm, not your throat. When you do this, your voice carries more resonance, authority, and trustworthiness. So try it. Put your hand on your chest while you talk. If you feel vibrations in your lower register, that's what makes you sound confident. You don't want to speak from your throat. It makes you sound anxious and pushy. But overdoing a deep voice sounds fake. Just focus on a natural resonance. Here's a pro tip. This is why deep voices in radio ads make trailers sound really persuasive. That's why you went to all those Marvel movies. So let's try it. Remember that same sentence before. Would it make sense to take a look at this? Would it make sense to take a look at this? I'm not talking in my deepest voice. I'm not trying to be all, it makes sense to take a look at this. Because no, it doesn't make sense to take a look at that. Would it make sense to take a look at this? It'll sound more persuasive. And then finally, questioning up and stating down. This is an advanced technique that separates amateurs from elite closers. Questioning up, you slightly lift your tone at the end of an open ended question to make it sound more engaging and non threatening. It makes them kind of listen and be okay with the question. What made you take a look at this in the first? Now think about if we did that the other way. What made you take a look at this in the first place? Kind of gives you a bad feeling. So when you state down, it gives you a sense of certainty. You drop your tone slightly at the end of an important sentence, important statements to project certainty. So this is why so many people in your situation choose this option. This is why so many people in your situation choose this option. Now imagine if we did that questioningly. This is why so many people in your situation choose this option. Mm-mm. It makes it kind of like you don't know for sure. And we need to be sure. Lifting your tone keeps prospects engaged. Dropping your tone eliminates objections before they happen because you sound certain. So, mastering all these techniques will give you instantaneous sounds like a high level closer. Your prospects will trust you more, feel more engaged, and say yes way more often. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. If you want more advanced sales breakdowns. See you in the next video. Keep closing like a pro.